At least 44 bodies found in Mexican well.
Here's a summary of the article.
AFP forensic scientists in Mexico have managed to identify 44 bodies buried in a well in the state of Jalisco. Discovered just outside the city of Guadalajara, the human remains were hidden in 119 black bags. The remains were discovered earlier in September when local residents started complaining about the smell. Jalisco is the heartland of one of Mexico's most violent drug gangs, and this is the second major find of bodies in the state this year. The vast majority of the bodies were cut up, so authorities had to piece together different parts in order to identify them. A local organization which searches for missing people has appealed to the government to send more specialists to assist with identification. They say the local forensic department is overwhelmed and does not have the necessary skills to complete the operation.
This post received a score of 22,123, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This shit is so scary. I wonder how many more mass executions go undiscovered in Mexico due to the cartels.
They don't even need to hide bodies if they don't want to. A few years ago the Zetas cartel dumped 49 bodies on the freeway and hung a sign claiming responsibility.
Damn dude, I thought the movie Sicario was crazy. Sicario wasn't fucking around. If anything, they downplayed the body count during the bad old days, as my friend in El Paso called them. Apparently it's getting bad again. Fucking hell.
Power vacuum.
Indeed. It was bound to happen with El Chapo's conviction.
I was certain the CIA or DIA were going to keep Chapo in power to prevent that from happening. Guess I was wrong. They must have other plans in mind.
The DIA doesn't really do plans beyond continuing to use the same tactics that have proven not to work for decades. If you've ever talked to a DIA agent, they are not rational people. They don't care that prohibition doesn't work, they don't care that their scheduling system puts harmless and harmful drugs in the same class, they don't care about harm reduction, all they want are big busts with big dollar signs next to them. Don't expect deeper motives from them.
At least 44 bodies in 119 bags.
Well, the majority were cut up, so that makes sense. Can't be mixing body parts in a bag if you can't determine 100% that it came from the same person.
Never in my life thought I'd say anything like this, but maybe they keep count by skulls only?
They're not worried about a count right now, they're worried about sanctifying the dead by making sure they don't put different people's body parts together. They won't have a count for a couple of weeks until the coroner puts all the bodies back together.
Imagine having to do that job. Fuck.
Imagine the CV, I'm a people person and great at puzzles.
I help put people back together.
Can you imagine saying to your spouse, "Hun, has the water been tasting a little odd to you lately?"
Greater than, guests at the hotel began complaining about low water pressure. Some later claimed their water was colored black, and had an unusual taste. On the morning of February 19, Lam's body was found in one of four 1,000-gallon (3,785 L) tanks providing water to guest rooms, a kitchen, and a coffee shop. Source:
Greater than water was colored black, and had an unusual taste. If my water was colored black, you can be sure I'd have no idea what it tasted like.
Yeah, same. I only eat normal naturally green water.
Raw water.
I like mine electrolyte-free and full of bacteria, thank you very much.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.